Viewers, an event that was meant to mark the valor of our forces turned into one where that very valor was questioned as well as sullied. Taking cue from his boss Rahul Gandhi, Telangana Chief Minister and Congress leader Revanth Reddy sparked a firestorm. While speaking at Jai Hind rally in Hyderabad, Revanth Reddy questioned Prime Minister Narendra Modi over Operation Sindoor. His claim, Pakistan shot down Rafale jets during India's military strikes. He demanded to know how many Rafale jets did we lose? A question that is now being seen as a direct slur on India's armed forces. Listen in.
మోడీ గారు తెచ్చిన రాఫెల్ యుద్ధ విమానాలు మన పాకిస్తాన్ కూల్చింది. ఎన్ని కూల్చిందో రాఫెల్ గురించి చెప్పమంటే ఈ రోజు చర్చ లేదు. ఈ రోజు మన దేశం కాదని ఇతర దేశాల నుంచి రాఫెల్ యుద్ధ విమానాలను కొనుగోలు చేసిన మోడీ గారు మీరు జవాబు చెప్పండి. మన పాకిస్తాన్ తో జరిగిన యుద్ధంలో ఎన్ని రాఫెల్ యుద్ధ విమానాలు పాకిస్తాన్ నేలగూల్చిందో మీరు లెక్క చెప్పండి. గొప్పల కోసం వేల కోట్ల రూపాయల కాంట్రాక్టులు మీకు కావాల్సిన వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చి ఇయాల రాఫెల్ యుద్ధ విమానాలు కొన్నారు. అవెందుకు నేలగూలినాయో ఇయాల ప్రజలకు సమాధానం చెప్పాలి.
In his speech, Revanth Reddy also claimed that the Modi government was pressured into a ceasefire by the United States of America. He accused the center of buckling under foreign influence, unlike Indira Gandhi in 1971, who he claimed stood her ground. The Telangana Chief Minister didn't stop there. At the Jai Hind Yatra, he also made a political pitch for Rahul Gandhi to be made the Prime Minister.
Modi కాలం చెల్లిన రూపాయి, మోడీ రద్దయిపోయిన 1000 రూపాయల నోటు లాంటోడు ఈ రోజు రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారి నాయకత్వం ఈ దేశానికి అవసరం ఉన్నది. రాహుల్ గాంధీ లాంటి నాయకుడు ఈ దేశానికి ప్రధానమంత్రి ఉంటే ఇందిరాగాంధీని ఆదర్శంగా తీసుకొని అపరకాలి ఆదర్శ మార్గంలో నడిచి పాకిస్తాన్ 2 ముక్కలు చేసి పాకిస్తాన్ ఆక్యుపైడ్ కాశ్మీర్ ని హిందుస్థాన్ లో చేర్పించుండేవాడు రాహుల్ గాంధీ లాంటి వాడు ఈ దేశానికి ప్రధానమంత్రి కావాలి.
And viewers, this is not the first time and won't be the last time either. Let's take you through 5 insults that leaders of the Congress party hurled in context of Operation Sindoor. There has been non-stop sulling of Operation Sindoor. Revanth Reddy, he's asking now how many Rafales were destroyed, how many Rafales of India were destroyed. Then we earlier had Jairam Ramesh, a Congress member of parliament, saying terrorists and MPs are roaming here and there. He equated terrorists with the members of parliament who are part of the 7 delegations who are spreading the India story on Operation Sindoor in the world. Then we had Pawan Kheda, another Congress leader, saying that Jaishankar acted like an informant. Then we had Mallikarjun Kharge, the president of the Congress party, who labelled Operation Sindoor as a chutput war, a small thing. Then we had Ajay Rai, UP Congress chief, who said, who in fact showed Rafale toy with Nimbu Mirchi. And then BJP also took a jibe at the comments that have come from Revanth Reddy and other leaders of the Congress party. Listen in.
कितने सवाल कांग्रेस पार्टी ने भारत की सेना के ऊपर सबूतों के आधार पर उठाए थे. राहुल गांधी पूछते हैं कितने रफाल गिराए, रमेश पूछते हैं कितने रफाल गिराए, रेवंत रेड्डी पूछते हैं बताओ कितने रफाल गिराए. ये जो पाकिस्तान के बब्बर हैं वो हिंदुस्तान के गब्बर हैं. बताओ कितने रफाल गिराए. ये पाकिस्तान के बब्बर, ये हिंदुस्तान के गब्बर हैं. और याद रखो हिंदुस्तान के गब्बरों, तुम्हारी वही होगी जो जय और वीरू ने गब्बर का किया था. भारत का जय और भारत का वीरता, भारत की वीरता और भारत के जय के कारण गब्बर का पराजय निश्चिंत है.
And then BJP also cited global war expert John Spencer's latest piece on Operation Sindoor to silence the doubters. In his piece, John Spencer has said, under Operation Sindoor, India did not just win a military conflict, but also scored a victory over China in the technological domain, as Pakistan essentially fought as a Chinese proxy by relying heavily on Chinese platforms. Let's get you more excerpts from Spencer's analysis, what he has written. He says, and I quote, India won military conflict against Pakistan. He said India won a technology war with China. India won as sovereign military power. He also said Pakistan fought and lost as China's proxy. Then he mentions that strategic debut of Atmanirbhar arsenal was something that we saw during Operation Sindoor. As a result, his conclusion is that India won the technology referendum. Validation of defense transformation is something that he has concluded after seeing the success of Operation Sindoor. India showed self-reliance. Atmanirbharta in modern warfare is another observation by Spencer. India's arsenal, he says, outshined Chinese weapons. And Atmanirbhar Bharat works under fire. And that was something that India proved to the entire world. And this is what John Spencer has also written in his latest article. Let me go across to my colleague Nyamika joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Nyamika, almost on a daily basis, we have somebody or the other from the Congress party coming out and raising questions on Operation Sindoor in some way or the other. At a time when you have leaders like Salman Khurshid, Shashi Tharoor, Manish Tiwari, part of delegations of members of parliament wherein they are talking about the success of Operation Sindoor. I want to ask you, is it a well thought out strategy of the Congress netas here to create these kind of controversies?
Well, if you remember, then it was the Congress General Secretary of the organization, Mr. K.C. Venugopal, who had given a clear directions to all the leaders of the Congress party, all the members of the Congress party, not to raise any such matter which will be different from the party line. But soon after that, we have seen that how various Congress leaders have started speaking not just about Operation Sindoor, but recently also how they are giving statements regarding this all-party delegation. In fact, it was Congress General Secretary Mr. Jairam Ramesh who has even compared the terrorist of Pahalgam terror attack with the member of parliament who are on a visit, who are a part of this all-party delegation. Not just that, we have also seen that other Congress leaders, including the UP PCC chief Mr. Ajay Rai, had also given a statement saying that this initiative of all-party delegation by the government of India is basically an attempt to divert the attention from the questions which the opposition parties are continuously raising. That is basically given an opportunity to BJP as well to raise a question upon the Congress party's strategy, to the Congress party's official stand, that why are they questioning this diplomatic strategy of the country, because these all-party delegation members are basically trying to portray what India's stand is all about, as India's policy is of no tolerance for terrorism, and that is what is being portrayed by all of these MPs who are a part of this all-party delegation, whether it is the MPs from the Congress party or TMC or the other leaders who are a part of this delegation. They are only trying to portray what India believes in, as they are also, trying to put forward the viewpoint of our country, that how Pakistan is also giving shelter to all these terrorists, and that is the reason why how our country is getting affected. It is very much necessary, if we talk about the diplomatic relations of our country with the other countries, we will also get some support regarding that. But Congress party on the other side is continuously raising questions upon the political leadership of our country. Not just that, but the manner in which they are also raising question upon these MPs who are a part of this all-party delegation. That is also unacceptable because they are just doing their duty.
And
they
now
are
we've seen a scathing attack coming in from the BJP as well. Nyamika, appreciate you joining us with your inputs on this story. Let's now move on. And viewers, Uddhav Thackeray's motormouth neta, Sanjay Rao, didn't want to be left behind. The INDIA leader went a step further and said that the terrorists of Pahalgam aren't caught yet because soon the BJP could induct them in their party. Listen in.
आतंकवादी तो शायद बीजेपी में प्रवेश किया होगा, इसलिए पकड़े नहीं जाते। वो जो 6 आतंकवादी है पहलगाम वाले, वो इसलिए पकड़े नहीं जाते कि शायद वो एक दिन आपको बीजेपी कार्यालय से प्रेस नोट आ जाएगी, वो 6 लोगों ने बीजेपी में प्रवेश किया है, तो आप भूल जाइए सब।
Let's now go across to my colleague Arunil joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Arunil, it's quite a bizarre statement that has come from Mr. Sanjay Raut. Is it something that's being endorsed by Mr. Uddhav Thackeray and other netas of Shiv Sena?
Well, that we'll soon find out by asking Uddhav Thackeray or his party leaders as well. But every day we have been seeing, Hina, Sanjay Raut has been making these kind of controversial statements just to grab headlines. Here as well, he's mocking the BJP, saying that the 6 attackers of the dastardly Pahalgam attack, they have not been caught as yet, because soon we are going to receive a press note from the BJP that they have joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. Recently only we had seen an alliance partner of Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, Sharad Pawar, a senior leader from Maharashtra, leader of the India bloc. He had said that at such kind of a crucial juncture, it is important that all the political parties of India stand together as one. We give out a strong message as one together. This was negated by Sanjay Raut himself later on as well. Uddhav Thackeray's own party leader, Priyanka Chaturvedi, is part of the international delegation that has been going across the globe to put forth India's stand against terrorism and how Pakistan has been perpetrating terrorism on Indian soil. But Sanjay Raut every day has been criticizing or making statements related to Operation Sindoor or related to the dastardly Pahalgam attacks as well. He also went on to say that PM Modi has been going everywhere trying to take credit for Operation Sindoor, whereas the armed forces should be doing that. He said that the opposition is united, and we soon will be calling for a special session under the aegis of Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, Arunil, thank you very much for your inputs on this story. We are now joined by Ram Kadam of the BJP. Good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Your first reaction to what Mr. Sanjay Raut has to say. According to him, terrorists, those who were involved in the Pahalgam carnage, have not been caught yet, because soon there is going to be a press release saying that they are getting inducted in BJP.
Mr. Sanjay Raut's this statement is absolutely ridiculous, and this is insult of our armed forces, and this is insult of those families who lost their family members in Pahalgam. And Mr. Raut, in the morning he says something, and in the evening he contradictory says some other thing. So I think what our leaders, right from Uddhav Thackeray to Mr. Raut, they have lost their mindset. They have lost their, what you can say, that they should be admitted in the mental hospital, because such kind of a derogatory remarks, they do not even understand. The nation should be first. They are indulging into criticism. They may get many other points where they can target, they can criticize our party. But as far as the nation is concerned, they should not indulge into this.
Right.
But this is unfortunate. Mr. Sanjay Raut, he has a habit of, indulging such kind of very humiliating things.
All right. Mr. Ram Kadam, appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. We have Sanjay Nirupam also now joining us on the broadcast. Good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. How will you like to respond to what Mr. Sanjay Raut has said?
संजय राउत रोज इस तरह के हंसने वाले हास्यास्पद बयान देते रहते हैं। सच ये है कि पूरा का पूरा यूबीटी ग्रुप is willing to join hand with BJP for a long time, and BJP is not giving them green signal. So Sanjay Raut and his whole team, Uddhav Thackeray and others, they all have got frustrated because BJP is not allowing them to come with them. So because they are not able to join BJP, इसलिए इस तरह की बातें चारों तरफ कर रहे हैं। इससे बड़ा मजाक क्या हो सकता है? इनको मैं बताना चाहूंगा संजय राउत को कि जितने भी आतंकवादी हैं ना, इनको घर में घुस के मारा जाएगा। जैसे अभी पहलगाम के आतंकवादी हमले के बाद पाकिस्तान में घुस करके 100 से ज्यादा आतंकवादियों को मारा गया। उसी में से एक एक को चुन चुन करके, चाहे पहलगाम वाले हो या पुलवामा वाले हो या पठानकोट वाले हो, सबको चुन चुन के मारा जाएगा। चिंता ना करें, तब तक के लिए वो अपने फ्रस्ट्रेशन को दूर करने का कोई दूसरा इंतजाम करें।
All right, Mr. Sanjay Nirupam, appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. And with this, we will slip into a very, very short break. More news and updates on the other side. Don't go anywhere.